In a historic partnership between India and France, Unified Payments Interface, better known as UPI, has now been launched in France. Now, France has become the first European country to accept UPI payments, and UPI has officially been launched at the Eiffel Tower. UPI is one of the fastest growing digital payments mechanisms in India. It already has over 300 million users and about 500 million merchants across the nation that accept UPI payments. And UPI is used to transfer funds from one bank account to another bank account instantly. All you need to do is basically scan a UPI QR code or type in your UPI ID to send payments from your account to the receiver's bank account. And you can do this via the Beam UPI app or any other digital payments app, including PhonePe, Google Pay, or Paytm. And not only is UPI becoming a dominant player in the Indian fintech space, but it is also becoming popular globally. When India hosted and organized the G20 summit in 2023, all the foreign delegates who traveled to India, across India, they got to experience UPI. They got to access UPI and understood how it works. Not only that, but it was also announced during G20 summit that foreign nationals traveling to India or non-resident Indians can now use UPI without actually having an Indian bank account via UPI One World. So this is how fast this particular digital payments technology is growing and expanding. So the world got to experience this seamless, fast and secure technology to transfer funds within seconds, anytime, anywhere, 24/7, 365 days a year. Talking about this partnership between India and France, this is basically a partnership between National Payments Corporation of India, to be precise, NIPL, which stands for NPCI, which is National Payments Corporation of India, International Payments Limited, which is basically a subsidiary of NPCI, and Lyra, which is one of the leading e-commerce and proximity payments giant in France. And as per this partnership, UPI payments will now be accepted at the Eiffel Tower. To begin with, Indian tourists specifically, they can now book their tickets to visit the Eiffel Tower via UPI, thereby just making it easier for tourists to book their tickets. It is also important to note that Indian tourists are ranked as the second largest tourist group visiting the Eiffel Tower. And also, Eiffel Tower is the #1 tourist attraction, not just in Paris, but in all of France. So it only makes sense for France to start the UPI payments journey with the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower is visited by over 7 million tourists every single year, and out of those 7 million tourists, about 75% of tourists are foreigners. So gradually, over 5 million tourists will be able to understand and experience this UPI technology, because it won't be just limited to Indian tourists. It will expand and will be available to local as well as foreign tourists. So all of these tourists, they will be able to access and understand how UPI works, which they will carry back to their countries. UPI will be gaining a lot of exposure. This provides a greater opportunity for UPI adoption across the world, because this will only boost the demand for UPI payments across the globe. France is not the only country to have partnered up with India. There are many other countries that have partnered up with India for UPI adoption. UPI is available in Singapore, Bhutan, Nepal, Oman, UAE, to name a few countries. And also India has signed agreements or is in talks with other countries including the UK, Australia, Russia, Bahrain, to basically initiate UPI adoption in those countries. With all of these countries partnering up with India to get access to UPI payments technology, it is clear that UPI is becoming a popular and a favorite means of digital payments across the world, because many of these developed countries, they want to experience how fast and secure this particular technology is. So why exactly is UPI gaining so much popularity across the globe? UPI is a seamless, secure, and the most convenient method of digital payment. In the fiscal year 2023 alone, transactions worth $1.7 trillion were conducted via UPI. This only strengthens the case for the adoption of UPI across the globe. The CEO of NSE, Ashish Chauhan, further said that fiscal year ending 2024, March 2024, is also seeing a tremendous growth in UPI transactions in the first 6 months. Furthermore, the COO and executive director of Bankit said that UPI is not only affordable and interoperable, but also scalable and adaptable, making it easier for other countries to embrace it. One of the biggest benefit of UPI is the ease of use of UPI, and this only sets it apart from all the traditional modes of payment, including cash payment. For example, you've forgotten your wallet at home, which many of us do many a times, or you do not have a spare change. So it will only make it difficult for you to basically conduct the transaction. However, if you're carrying your phone, which many of us do all of the times, and we hardly forget our phones, this whole process will be a lot easier and a lot faster as compared to you having cash. In India alone, UPI connects with over 300 banks as well as third-party applications, including Google Pay, Phone Pay, and Paytm, to name a few. And UPI is not only available in urban areas in India, but it is available across remote rural areas. So you see, even if you're traveling to a remote village in India, chances are that you're going to find a lot of vendors and merchants accepting payments via UPI. Even when you're making a transaction, you don't have to rely on having the bank account information of the receiver, because you can simply use the QR code and the funds will automatically be transferred to their account. So it also makes it easier for our personal as well as sensitive account information to be protected against cyber security issues. Not only that, but even when we're talking about debit and credit card transactions, it is a much faster mode of payment. It takes significantly longer for you to conduct a transaction via a debit card or a credit card as compared to just using the UPI payments app on your phone and conducting the transaction. So all of these reasons combined are responsible for the popularity of Unified Payments Interface, or UPI, across the globe. And the world is going to witness this transformative technology, and India is going to be at the forefront of this technology. What do you think about the global adoption of UPI? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching this video, please share this video with your friends and family, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video and have a great day.